Yeah, and there's a lot of people that even get religious about money, right? Because money is one of the only other faith-based systems on earth. There's nothing intrinsic behind the U.S. dollar. It's just a piece of paper, and people get super fired up. The dollar's great, and we don't need another currency and all that. They forget there's 200 currencies on earth already, right? Like, why not have 201, right? Like, Bitcoin's just one more currency, and there's already 200. And yeah, the U.S. dollar's one of the least bad paper currencies out there, but 6 billion people live in countries with terrible currencies, right? They, Bitcoin or ETH or Ripple or whatever, if they switch their entire economy to Bitcoin, it'd be way better. So that's why people should just keep it all in perspective. There's already 200 currencies. This is just like 201 through 210,
I just want to ask you one question because I don't really understand it. What is the value of stable coins apart from transacting across platforms? Why the focus on these stable coins right now? Because they're basically US dollars, but in digital format.
Yeah, so there are a couple advantages, right? All tokens, including stable coins, have these two principal advantages. They're borderless. So, Venmo is great, but I can't Venmo somebody from here to Indonesia, but I can send Bitcoin to somebody no matter what country they're in. So that's awesome. And they're essentially real time or instantaneous. And even the United States, which is one of the most sophisticated countries on earth, it takes 3 hours to send a Fed wire, right? So if the most sophisticated bank on earth wants to send money across Wall Street to another very sophisticated bank, it takes 3 hours. Whereas with a phone, you can scan Bitcoin in 1 second and it'll be there. So those are the two principal advantages. That will help even a dollar-backed stablecoin or any kind of, national currency-backed stablecoin just much faster, much quicker, and it's borderless. If you had one that was in kind of global use for commerce, it'd just be a lot easier, kind of like a global Venmo. You'd be able to send $20.
That's what Libra is, right? If they get it off the ground.
Yeah, that's the goal, is essentially, and that's what the Chinese version of this is to try and make a digitally native currency that is, easy to transact, instantaneous, essentially free. It costs $35 to do an international wire. Like, think about that, right? Like, if I wanted to send money to you, it would cost $35. And back in the old days, before the ban on international travel, it'd be quicker for me to go to the airport with a brick of cash and fly to the Caymans than it would be to wire it to you, because it'd take a couple of days. So, even stablecoins have huge advantages over our existing system.
I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that physically you can move the cash faster than the system can actually process it.
Yeah, it really is. And the first time Roger Ver actually showed me how to use Bitcoin, and he scanned it on my phone, and it popped up literally 1 second later. I was like, oh, wow, this is going to be big. It's way better than flying to the Cayman with a suitcase of cash.
Yeah.
Although should you extend an invitation, I'd be much more than pleased to come join you down there.
You can bring a suitcase of cash as well. It's fine. Look, Dan, thank you very much for your time. I think it was really interesting to hear your perspective.